Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. You know, today is Sunday, March 19 at about 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to just educate you about, robbery, attempt robbery and shootout in Portmore Pines, St. Catherine in Portmore. And honestly, most of these kind of things when it happen, that especially with this coordinated attack on the security guards at this company, that it is planned, well planned, and a lot of people are involved. But not only that, it is ironic how the police never intercept this vehicle. You understand? Not that Portmore Pines is far away from Lakespen where it happened, but it's ironic because normally police officers would be patrolling in that area. Yes, and it's sad. And yeah, we're praying for the 4 security guards who were injured, and we just pray that they make it out. It's a pity. It's a pity that none of the hoodlums, none of the all dirty boy, none of them never get dirt, And we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do believe in preemptive strike because it saves life. Yes. So to my loyal viewers and subscribers at the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. Before we continue the journey, if this is the first time to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost a dime, a penny, a nickel or pence, and most of all, it won't clog your phone memory because subscription does not affect your cell phone memory by clicking on the subscription button. Click on the bell and select all, so when we at the channel release a video, you are the first person to get notification of the same. Like the video, yes, like the video and share the video. So we'll continue the journey with this brazen criminal act today in Portmore Pines, and we'll just pray that the police catch these culprits and deal with them as they're supposed to be dealt with. So here we go now. We're going to show you the first video and we elaborate because that we're not just saying things because we have experience in all kind of self-defense methods. And a former member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force as a detective, and back then in my days it was a detective who were fighting criminals, not the uniform police. We are the one who would confront these guys and take care of them. Yes. And that we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we have certified military member in the United States military, and we are combat veteran. Yes, and a pair military person. So here we go. Yes, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we applaud the security guards how they handle themselves. Yes, because you can say the dirty boy have to run because the only thing is that it's the amount of the high power and weapons that they have. But the security guard, they stood their ground because these boys didn't get anything, But it's a pity that you didn't have one of these one of the guards at here, like a marksman to take them out. They want to get some training from men like R0BBERY, 1 shot, 1 kill, and kill all of them. Yes, that's how we believe in. That is preemptive strike, because you're saving life there. But we applaud them, and we just hope that the ones who are in the hospital that they recover from their injuries. And we applaud the citizens to supply the Jamaican people worldwide with footage of these dirty niggas, you understand? So we'll continue the journey. You understand? We're going to see not from a different angle.
Come on, first one.
Get up! Get up, I'm going to leave, come on! Get shot! Oh my god! Drive!
Yes, we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we are, a well-trained person. Yeah, we are trained in law enforcement and military engagement, also, use preemptive strike to save lives. Yes, that's what we're all about, And we can tell what is driving this madness, is because of these companies, using the specialized in expense reduction, to argue that each dollar, them earn, contribute to a small percentage to profit. So they put profit all the time over people, and they will say, each dollar you save goes directly to the bottom line. So they implement cost cutting measures, that might driven by the desire of, their products and services most competitively to improve financial performance or to better serve their customers. The decision is never simple, but just be careful. Do not make the same of the mistake, because you have in price cutting measures in business, you have the good, the bad, the ugly of cost cutting. You understand? And in the good, when it comes on to the good cost cutting, if you can reduce your costs and either maintain or improve quality, that's a no-brainer. So, what these companies have been doing, with these security officers, escorting millions of dollars in Jamaica, they're not being, they're not using armored vehicle. They are using these soft vehicle, and the criminals, them know that. Because most of these things, most of these robberies, this is an attempt robbery, and it failed miserably because why the security them stand them ground, although it's 4 of them and they got injured down here. We applaud them. We're glad to that, none of them have lost their life, and we're happy for that. But it's only a pity that, you see, from the next side there wasn't all a roving patrol. Man, may I tell you, preemptive strike, man, and send them boy right to Mr. Madden. You understand? Yeah, because them not deserve, them not deserve to breathe the same oxygen as us, because they are parasites. But that they activists, them, them gonna make excuse to them. When they were growing up, they didn't have any food, and they're illiterate, and they used to sit in the back of the class, and they're fully dunce, and they can't find a way for them to carve out a good life in living, their father used to beat their mother, and he was a drunkard, and he was a robber, and police had killed him. Hey, look, man, we're tired of them foolishness, man. Excuse our lies, man. These boys do not want to work. Yeah, so this is the second robbery now in Portmore, St. Andrew, St. Catherine South Police area. Yeah, it's time to transfer the senior superintendent of police, because he's a failure. And honestly, yes, I have heard, a lot of young police, I want to tell you, they are all asking for SSP Bent. Them say they want Bent a Portmore, because them say Bent can cool it. Because them say Bent no play. But they activists them and the PMP LGBTQ plus. Hey, look, man, all of the thing what them say about SSP Bent and all of them thing there is just conjecture. Man, promote the man. Send Mr. Ben to St. Andrews, St. Catherine South. Because the people them over there, them say, him them want, the people them at Portmore, or Raleigh say them want Bent. Believe you me. You understand? So, we continue the journey. We don't care when the guy wants to say, say Bent a labor writer, this and that. Bent a police. Just like how Renita Adams was a police and him a PMP. So if Bent a labor, we don't care, make him do him work on them thing because him just a dirt out all of the dirty boy them. So we continue the journey. Him can't travel already because Ben can't go to America, him lose him visa. So make him stay at Jamaica and clean up the place, so you understand. So we continue the journey.
Of things. Come on, first one.
Yes, boy, the driver did a good job, you know. This was an ambush, you know, straight ambush that the guys ambush. If you look, you'd see that there's a guy at the corner of the building, and then there was one at the other side. But the good thing is that they were repelled. The one that was advancing towards the vehicle because of the gunfire. Cause that's how gunmen are, they are cowards, you know. Once they start fire, they start running, you know. You understand? But I do believe that the senior soup, yeah, is supposed to be transferred. Yeah, you know, you understand. You cannot have, you can't, you know, you have two, you have a division that, you know, criminals have been successful in committing robberies, and these guys don't care. And more or less, you know, you see, I remember, you know, back in the early 2000s, yes, when in Unsbury police here, there used to be hijacking of trucks. And guess what? One of the main perpetrator who was involved in it, police was working with him. Yes, big shot police officers at Unsbury was working with him. So that's why they knew the time when the shift were changing and what to do and what not to do. Because he told me that. So we don't know if it's the same thing that happened there at you know, at St. Catherine South. But we know on Sundays, you know, normally you have less police at work. I don't know why, because, you know, Sunday is not a business day for corporate Jamaica. You understand? But you're supposed to have the same amount of manpower on the street as you have Monday to Saturdays. And, you know, they should not be so successful that every time they, you know, a robbery or attempt robbery, they get away with it. No, you understand? You're supposed to have vehicle, because you know the troubled area in your police area, and you know that Lakespen is a Clansman territory, and all of those boys, all of them supposed to be at Spanish Town Mag, yeah, and a coal slab. Because you know we at Jamaica Young Police Channel, we support preemptive strikes. So you know, we're gonna show you some photographs of the vehicles and where they were found. It's a pity that, you know, the police did, you know, that these guys didn't meet upon the same firepower that they have and dirt them. You know, you understand? Use the M60. Boy, I tell you, because all of these, them two cars, you know, are supposed to eat all of them man, you know, supposed to that Spanish Town Mag, you know, all of them, you know. You understand? So, why we continue the journey? Yes, so we know that the vehicles were abandoned in Lakespen area, that which is pretty much dominated by the Clansman, you know, gunmen. But it's a pity that you know, we can say that the security guards, they did a nice job, because you understand, but you know, boy, it's a pity that we haven't seen any, you know, you know, no gunshot holes, you know, into the vehicle apart from the window. So more or less, you know, maybe one of those fools were inside a, you know, their vehicle firing, because yeah, well, based on how the vehicle park, yes, that's the side that the security guards were returning fire. You can see the gunshot hole right there. But it's a pity that they did not get hit. Yes, and we applaud the security guards at this company. Yeah, man. It's the second time now. The first time, one was you know, lost his life, and the lady, she was battling for life. So we haven't heard anything since then. So we know that she, you know, she's doing fine. So what the security companies has to do now, they have to change up their modus operandi, because you cannot be using these soft vehicles and with identifying logos. Because look, by doing this, you know, they're just putting you, the government is putting you guys in the crosshairs of these gunmen in Jamaica, these shatters. You understand? And it should not be like that. But we're very, very happy, you know, that the security guard, although they're injured, you know, everything will be fine. You understand? Hopefully, we're just praying for them. And we have no love for gunmen. All gunmen, we do believe in supposed to get preemptive strikes. And we know that in Lakespen, we know so you have decent people that live there. And everybody they are thief and criminal and supporters of criminality. We know that decent people are living there. And the decent people, if you do not trust to contact the Portmore police, contact the JDF. Yeah, contact the JDF. because you have some people, you know, contact the JD if them have a hotline number, contact them so that them can come sort out these, you know, AK-47 tooting shatters who, you know, try to commit an armed robbery to the Sunday. You know, so yeah, we give thanks to, you know, our subscribers who are on the ground, who supply us with all the necessary videos and things like that, and we applaud them. And stay strong, my brothers who are in the security business and our police officers. Jamaica is a dangerous place, you know, and you know that this is the policies from 1989 until now that you people are living through. That's what happened, you know. 34 years of supporting and promoting criminality, and this is where we are. 34 years from 1989. No government has implemented any policies to make the criminals live in fear of losing their lives. All of them have been cuddling and supporting and promoting criminalities. You understand? So the criminals, them love Jamaica as a criminal's paradise. And Tutus now, you know that these guys gonna try to, you know, they're gonna try to take a plane now to leave Jamaica. Yes, they have. So look at the passport them. The police, most of these guys when they're leaving Jamaica, if they're from you know, like Spanish Town in St. Catherine, Kingston and St. Andrew, most of these wanted men, you know, what they do now, they take the plane at Montego Bay, and vice versa, the ones at Montego Bay, they come to Norman Manley. So is the immigration, you know, with them filling out the form to leave Jamaica, and all of those things are very important. You understand? To, you know, to grab them, and once they cannot, you know, give an account, because most of the time, you know, if they do not work and have money traveling, you know, say a criminal that, or somebody give them for them leave. Yeah, so thanks for watching the Jamaica Young Police channel. Well, it's a Sunday. We expect it to be a beautiful Sunday, but you know, this is the criminal's paradise Jamaica reporting, and we're fools. We're fools are followed by foolish people, and idiots can control the mind of intelligent people. But remember this, you know. Education doesn't mean intelligence, you know. And not because somebody is intelligent mean that they're educated. Don't get it twisted, you know. You have educated people, you know, who are led by unintelligent people, you know. People whose IQ are like stone. Yes, yeah, trust me. Whether or not you want to believe it. Jamaica Young Police channel out.